is Bonnie from Backward Story, and today I am doing a fairy loot unboxing for you, and I'm sorry if I sound a little funny. I haven't been feeling as great as normal this week. Anyway, I have an unboxing today. I'm hoping everything inside is okay because the packaging is kind of messed up. And I know last month my package came and some of the stuff inside was a little messed up. The exterior hadn't been a problem at the time, so hopefully everything is a little further down, but let's take a look and see. Alright, we are opening the box. Here is how it looks. Here is our spoiler card. First things first, right? It has a bit of a Robin Hood feel to it. And the August theme is Mutinous Pirates. And here's another look at the box. And the first thing I see, is this a banner? And here's the first item. It is definitely a hanging. It is kind of a scroll that you open up, which is pretty cool in and of itself. The saying reminds me a lot of Alice in Wonderland. When people say impossible, they usually mean improbable. And then the next item is a pirate wax seal set. Here's what the seal looks like, and here is the wax, which is really pretty. And I've seen waxed seals used online before. I've never tried one myself. I've had things sent to me with a seal before, so it's going to be something fun to try out. The next item is a candle. It must be that time of year again, because they said they want to do candles for the summer. Elian, Prince of Midas. That makes me super excited because he is from To Kill a Kingdom, which is my favorite book of the year. And it's got some beautiful glitter when you open it up, which means I'm probably never going to burn it. And it definitely has that smell of sea and musk to it. So it smells just like it says it will. Next, we have a magnet. Oh, the ridiculous things one has to do when one is a pirate. And that is from Daughter of the Pirate King. And there's your magnetic back. And I still haven't read this one yet. I own it. I haven't picked up the second one yet. I've heard great things about it, and it is definitely on my TBR. Next, we have a sampler. It is a sampler and poster featuring King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo, which is coming out in January. And there's what the poster side looks like. I'm super excited about this book. I have a really nice sampler from BEA, and I'm really excited to read this. I've loved all of Leigh Bardugo's books, and I'm so excited to see the way she brings the Grisha-verse together from Shadow and Bone and Six of Crows and now King of Scars. And if you haven't read it yet, I would definitely read it in that order. Read the Shadow and Bone trilogy first, and then the Six of Crows duology, and then read this one because they are all going to tie together. And if you start with Six of Crows, Leigh Bardugo does not take the time to stop and tell you about the Grisha-verse and the magic system all over again. Next we have, there's a big item on top I'm kind of trying to save. It's promotion for the Interactive Element books, which I have Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid. I do want to eventually get all of them. It's advertising the new book, The Secret Garden, which just came out, and I have not yet picked it up. We have another small item. Sweet Peat Botanical Magic. Use dissolution of internal organs. And this is from Geeky Clean. It's a cherry blossom sugar scrub soap. It kind of looks like whipped cream. I don't think I've ever seen anything with that substance before. It's a little sticky. It's already on my finger there. That'll be interesting to try out. Alright, now I get to open this really big item that has been kind of taunting me this entire time. Ooh, it's something hard. The packaging is really cute. It's a water bottle. It says, "Why is there rum always gone?" It's got a lid like this. That's the bottom. So that is really funny, and definitely something you can use for summer and into the year itself. Now, of course, we have the book. Always the last thing in the box. And that is in here. And that's it for this box. Wow, and we have some Witch's Brew green pages here. I cannot wait to pull this out. And here's our Pirate's Booty. The book is These Rebel Waves by Sarah Rash, and I am super, super excited about this book. This is the same author who wrote the Snow Like Ashes trilogy. When you open it up, it is pure black. And it's very black here. And, ooh, look at that green there on the side. Matches the green. I like the green and black together. It looks very Halloween, doesn't it? Look at that. That looks amazing. And there is the author's signature. It says Make Waves. That's a really cool inclusion. And then it also came with a bookmark that uses the same print from the spoiler card. My buddy reading code. Information that's probably from a book that is inside of the novel. It's telling you about the plants and their uses. And this is going to be your author letter. And I love that now there's always a print from the book on the back. This one's really nice looking. And as always, you can pause if you want to take the time to read what this says. So we have that. And for those of you who don't know anything about the book and want to know a little bit, it is about a girl who is a soldier. 5 years ago, she helped the island overthrow its oppressor, and the country was ruled by religion, but now adjusting to post-war life is not easy. And when the delegate vanishes, the peace talks go with it, and now there is justice being demanded. But something else is at work. And then, of course, you have a pirate. He was one of the stream raiders, and now he's a scavenger of magic plants. I told you that this was going to come in handy and be something from the book. He's accused of the abduction, and now he's a target, and as a navigator, he agrees to help Lou find them and the truth, which could be deadlier than any war. And then you also have the Crown Prince, who is harboring a secret obsession with the forbidden magic. And now he has to reverse everyone's fear of magic, and he has to decide if one prince can change a country or if he is building his own pyre. And so it follows all three of these individuals, who they are and what they are willing to do and become in order to find peace. And this is Sarah's new series, and I am so excited to start it. And last but not least, we have the newsletter. As always, there's an interview with the author. What to read next. My favorite book of the year, a book that is on my TBR, another book on my TBR, and one that I do not know too much about. And then next month's theme is Star-Crossed Swoons. The box will have items from Twilight, Strange Dreamer, A Court of Thorns and Roses, Shadow Hunters, and Shadow and Bone. It's going to have amazing items that have never been included before. And the book is a debut and follows a girl whose survival depends on being the perfect body double to a cruel princess. The book will have an exclusive cover, sprayed pages, and be signed by the author. So this time they don't actually tell you any of the items that are going to be inside, just that they're items that have never before been included. And that doesn't make my decision any easier because it's the same book as what Argh is doing. And there are two fandoms in here that I am not a fan of. Two that I do like, and one that I haven't read just yet, so I don't know what to do. I mean, exclusive cover, signed pages, that's probably really cool, but I don't need 2 copies, and I don't like 2 of the fandoms, so maybe I should skip for the month. But then they say it's things they've never done before, and what if they're really cool, but at the same time, what if it's something that I don't really need and probably won't use, because I feel like the quality has gone down the last few boxes, and the stuff is usable, but it's not all stuff that I necessarily use, so I don't know. I definitely want to hear what everyone else is doing for this next box. The water is inspired by Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. It is from KDP Letters. The candle is inspired by To Kill a Kingdom, and it is by Nerd Poured Candles. Fairy Loot created the Pirate Wax Seal. The Sweet Peat Sugar Scrub Soap is by Geeky Clean. And it was inspired by a magical botanic plant in the book of the month. So that is actually really cool. Disclaimer, the sugar scrub soap will not dissolve your inner or external organs. You will understand what we mean when you read the book. That's always good to know. The Impossible Hanging Flag features one of our all-time favorite quotes from Nikolai from Shadow and Bone, which I didn't think it actually came from Alice in Wonderland when I was reading it earlier. It just reminded me of that because Alice always says she believes in 6 impossible things, but I think that you guys knew that. I didn't know where it did come from, but I do like Shadow and Bone quite a bit. And it was created by Reverie and Ink. The magnet is by Miss Fi, and it is a quote from Daughter of the Pirate King. And then, of course, the book of the month, full of a fantastic crew, magic and botanical magic, and adventure and mutiny. Sprayed pages signed by the author, letter from Sarah, botanical plant card, and the exclusive artwork of Adeluna and Devereaux by Tarja, with a bonus item of the King of Scars sampler and poster. So here's everything that came in this month's box. I was really lucky because the box was super damaged, but nothing inside was, which is great because last month I had 3 damaged items. 2 were due to poor quality in packing, but 1 was just the item didn't work properly. So you get a flag scroll, a book with stained pages, a couple of prints, a couple of samplers and prints from the publishers, a water bottle in a special fairy loot bag, a sugar scrub, a bookmark, a magnet, a candle, and a wax seal. So that is everything you get in this month's fairy loot. Let me know what your favorite items were. As for me, I really like the book a lot. I think the stained pages are a really cool color on it, so I really like that. I also like that the candle is inspired by my favorite book of the year, and I actually really like this print a lot from the book, but I do like everything as usual. It's always very useful. Some of these things maybe I won't use as much, but they're still a lot of fun and very different, and I just have to decide what I'm going to do about next month, so I definitely want to hear everyone else's thoughts and what they're going to do if they're subscribed to both Fairy Loot and Alcrete. We'll figure it out together, and that is everything from me today. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.